the early CIA was completely inept at getting any form of solid intelligence on the USSR. But the other aspect of the early CIA, and the Legacy of Ashes does a great job of elucidating
Tim
this
Weiner's
with
book.
primary sources to back it up, is that the CIA was uh, on pins and needles for its whole like first 3 decades of life, because like they were not every president loved them, right? Like right from the very start, it was like they didn't even have a mandate for the first couple of years of like, what are we even doing? They had no authority, they had no budget at first, and there's the future of the CIA was in no way certain, and a lot of that is the history of Alan Dulles sort of fighting for that future,
Yeah.
right? And so they needed to be producing evidence and information, right? And and for a while, they just would lie and they would make up evidence. And if they could, or they would buy evidence, they would just like, because they needed to show their utility, right? And Angleton, I think, my understanding of the history is that a lot of Angleton's information was either made up or deeply cloudy, or he would like deeply exaggerate. And Wiener actually cites like direct quotes from official documentation where he would say he had 40 sources in the USSR. I'm making up numbers, but Wiener has the real quotes. Like he would say he has all these fucking sources in the USSR when he has like a garbage man and a radio worker or some bullshit, right? And the whole point of that is that like is understanding the frailty and ineptitude of especially the early CIA as well as like the mid. It's not a perfect like Illuminati level organization. They are just, it's an organization made out of flawed people that are
people.
deeply corrupt in
Yep.
a lot of ways at the top. And so understanding that is a really important layer of color to understanding why and how they did what they did throughout their history and being founded, right?
Yeah. And I think, you pointed out that there's ties there at the beginning where like it kind of comes together and it's like, okay, CIA, Mossad.